Hello, and thank you to all the members of the Paul Miller Listeners Group who came up with some interesting questions that they wanted me to answer to try and find out a little bit more about me. Well, what I've done is I've made my way through those questions, put them in the bag, which has two purposes tonight. So I'm just going to rummage through, take a few of them out at random, and I'm going to answer the questions for you. Truthfully, I just hope there's nothing rude in here, all right? Fingers crossed there isn't. Okay. First question, this was asked by Ginny, and also Wendy, Diane, Victoria, Marion and Ellen wanted to know this as well. The question was, how do you cope with working the late hours, and how do you manage your daily schedule? This is easy. I've always been a bit of a night bird. Even when I was much younger, I was a night bird as well. I have done early shifts, which I find really hard work. My body just does not relate to earlies. Nighttime is easy for me, so it doesn't really matter. And I've completely turned my life upside down. So I always stick to the same times. I always go to bed at the same time, even at the weekend and holidays. So when you're asleep, I'm awake, and vice versa. So that's really quite easy for me. Good question, though. Second question to come out. What have we got? This one is from Carol. Also Mel, Paula, Margaret and Marianne wanted to know this as well. And this is an interesting one. They say, does anything rattle you when you're on air? And what is it like handling difficult callers? I never get difficult callers. Everybody is fabulous. It's the answer you wanted, wasn't it? Does anything rattle me? Yes, I think people who are awkward go out of their way to be awkward. You know, people who sometimes come on the air, pretend they want to take part in a competition or to talk about something, but in actual fact, all they want to do is try and say something stupid. That rattles me, and I deal with them in the way that I feel appropriate at the time. Thank you, you're boring, goodbye. Easily done. Okay. Next question. This one is from Sheila. How tall are you? Well, for your information, we've had the tape measure out, 5'6" and a little bit. That's the truth. I promise you, it's the truth. It's the truth. Next question. This one is from Anne, and also Beryl asked this as well. What is your recipe for eternal youth? It's easy. You send out publicity photographs that are 30 years old, and I don't think I do look younger. I know a lot of people who are my age, and we all look very much the same. I don't go out of my way to try and look young. I just, I suppose, have one of those youngish faces. I think so. My grandfather had a very young-looking face, so I don't do anything. I don't do anything. I'm just lucky, I suppose. Right, a couple more. Lynn and also Dina wanted to know, what is my favourite meal? I hope my doctor's not listening. It's going to have to be, chicken tikka masala or something like that. I love Indian food. The fattening, the better. Oh, and fish and chips as well. Beautiful, beautiful. With vegetables, of course, vegetables. A few more. These are good questions. This one from Fatima says, would you ever like to present a national radio programme? Yes, why not? I intend taking over the whole world eventually. Yes, bring it on. Why not? Kelly, Steve and also Teresa would like to know, apart from soul music, what else do you listen to? I've got a very strange and very eclectic taste in music. Soul and jazz is my primary interest, as people probably know from my soul show. I also like soft rock music, which a lot of my friends find quite strange. It wouldn't be unusual for you to get in my car, listen to some Steely Dan maybe, or even bands like Asia and Journey from time to time as well. Very, very mixed. I don't do country music. I know it's very popular. I can't get into country music. But apart from that, within reason, anything goes. And that is all I'm prepared to tell you for today. But what a great selection of questions. I've answered them all truthfully, and thank you.